Welcome back to our channel.
So we had the opportunity to tour the Holy Lands for 8 days, and we hope you guys enjoy these videos on our time in Israel.
This was my favorite day in Israel. This was the final morning at the David Citadel Hotel, so we got some quick footage of the room, and then we headed out with all of our luggage to the bus. We had a really fun full day ahead of us. Our guide told us interesting things along the way, and our first stop was at a Dead Sea products, beauty products store, where some people got camel rides. We ate watermelon. We could see the Mount of Temptation from where we were, so that was a neat stop. Oh, sweet. Next, we got to stop by the Jordan River. 2 Kings 5:10, Elisha sent a messenger to him saying, "Go and wash in the Jordan 7 times, and your flesh will be restored to you, and you will be clean." 2 Kings 5:14, so he went down and dipped himself 7 times in the Jordan River, according to the word of the man of God, and his flesh was restored like the flesh of a little child, and he was clean. Matthew 3:13, then Jesus arrived from Galilee at the Jordan, coming to John to be baptized by him. Matthew 3:6, and they were being baptized by him in the Jordan River as they confessed their sins. Mark 1:5, and all the country of Judea were going out to him, and all the people of Jerusalem, and they were being baptized by him in the Jordan River, confessing their sins. Mark 1:9, in those days Jesus came from Nazareth in Galilee, and was baptized by John in the Jordan. We headed to Qumran, which is where the Dead Sea Scrolls were found in caves, and I will try to explain the Qumran place in my own words, but don't take everything I say as fact because I'm not positive. My understanding is that someone was throwing rocks or something, and it went into one of the caves, and they discovered there was like a clatter or something, and they discovered the Dead Sea Scrolls, and then they started doing a bunch of like excavating and archaeology, digging around in the area, and they found a lot more in different caves there, and then they discovered the whole Qumran, I guess it's like a Jewish monastery type place. It was a very, very strict, ritualistic place. It was a bunch of like scribes. From what I gathered, their whole goal was to make copies of the Jewish law and record events, and they were so meticulous about copying the law, or the Old Testament, I guess, Genesis, Exodus. That's what I gathered. They were so meticulous that they would like go over everything many times to make sure it was correct. And they actually are pretty positive that John the Baptist would have lived here with them. And anyway, so I guess my understanding was that they felt like they were about to be under attack or something, or they knew they were, or I'm not sure. They were scared, and they hid a bunch of their scripts, or their the scrolls, and they hid them in the caves nearby. So I feel like this is a pretty recent discovery, I mean within the last 100 years. And anyway, super fascinating. It is amazing. They are discovering more and more and more, because back in those days when there was like battles and stuff, cities were completely leveled, and then they would eventually build over top of that. And so if you keep digging, you find more and more things. And so yeah, this was a fairly recent discovery. Next, we headed for our pre-scheduled lunch appointment and had some yummy Israeli cuisine. The coffee was very strong. They actually left the coffee grounds in the coffee, so if you stuck a spoon in, the spoon would stand up. So that was interesting. After lunch, we headed for En Gedi, which is the same region where David would have hid from Saul, in one of those caves. Anyway, so this is where we saw a couple of gorgeous waterfalls. There was a smaller waterfall, and then some of them, including Kendrick, went up hiked up a little higher to the bigger waterfall. The bigger waterfall, people are not allowed to swim in or stand under the waterfall anymore because it is dangerous and sometimes rocks will fall down, and I think actually a child passed away because a rock hit him. So yeah, the smaller waterfall is fine, but the larger one is roped off.
So we just got to our hotel at the Dead Sea. Take a look around here. Got enough mirrors in here. Bathroom, little closet. Here's the rest of the room. I guess we get 2 single beds. And our view from the balcony. We got the pool and the mountains over here and the Dead Sea. What a beautiful view. You gotta get out, Kendrick.
After taking a quick swim in the beautiful large pool area, we headed down the walkway to the Dead Sea and floated in the Dead Sea, which was one of the coolest experiences ever.
Oh, it's warm. It's hot. It's so warm. It's hot.
Oh, wow, that is warm.
I don't know what to think. This is weird.
That landscape.
I'm guessing there's no fish in here.
We're in the Dead Sea.
We're not sure if we should
I have
put
my
this
glasses on.
GoPro on under this water.
It's fine.
Look, I just don't want to ruin it because it's salty.
It'll be
This
fine.
is so cool, and it's very, very warm. And we're very glad we have water shoes.
Well, okay, I was worried about my back going down. Just lay down.
This is what I call amazing.
This is so weird.
I love it. It's so weird.
Is it weird?
It's so weird, but
All you
it's
have to
so
do is
awesome.
sit down. Yeah.
Watching the guys on the pool from our room.
It's so salty.
It's like clay, like
That is just
so fascinating.
that's just weird.
Right here.
Is that good for you?
Apparently.
Look at all the salt.
Look, she's doing mud.
Look at all the salt.
Hey,
She's-
I'm doing the bud thing.
She's doing the mud thing. The
How are you gonna
mud
get it off?
thing, too.
I don't like the mud. I don't either.
Do I have it all off my face? I can hardly stand up.
I know, right?
It's tipping me back.
Like you just have to trust it. No, you're good. Lay back.
Absolutely beautiful out here.
I guess. It's not meant to be refreshing. It's meant to be relaxing. It's meant to be experienced.
I got it. This is quite comfortable, actually.
Where are you?
He left.
He's trying to swim.
Isn't that cool? Right
You
there.
gotta keep your head up.
Oh, that's hard though. Ow, that's hard. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah,